The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles. And the Seminoles will put total leather to crank us up. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Tar Heels offense will have the football first. Back to throw, it's Longo. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Fires downfield. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got him. There he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Tar Heels are flying down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Looking to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Moving away from pressure. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense will go to work for the first time today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up.
And the first drive ends with a pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. back to throw. It's Longo. Now improvising. Fires to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll do it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw.
Max going for the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
He'll bring it out. It's Gordon. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get a ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Got him downfield. Turns it on down the left side. The 30. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys in the...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Caught behind the line. It's Rice. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Longo. Quickly complete. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find spin.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swore. loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They'll go to the toss. Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let him do the rest, right? Flip it to him, let him get outside, let him run the football, make a big gain. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to him and get him on the perimeter.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Tar Heels come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quickly to the flat, wide receiver screen. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. First play of the period, first down here. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Motion from the back. Grab behind the line. It's Otis. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
To the air, it's Sperry. Shoots it to the left. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Trying to escape and get it himself. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Buys a little time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Longo. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Pulls it in. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Scanning the field, it's Longo. He's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking.
Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Puts it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Noles want to move quickly. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Grab behind the line, it's Rice. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Noles! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw, it's Longo. He'll pull it down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Otis. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. The Tar Heels will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Busts through behind his pad. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards.
Looking deep down the right side. Makes a catch at the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. And the Noles look to keep this drive humming. They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass, it's Sperry. Trying to set up the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gamer.
The give to the left side. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Seminoles. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
27, Florida State, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find. There he goes! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Creates a little space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina! 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offensive.
Turning it on! Past the sticks and still on his feet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warrick and Lavernius Coles, and because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Sperry. Rushes on him. Makes the catch.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
He'll pitch it. Powers through the defender. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Completes the shuffle pass. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
Carolina, 33. Florida State, 14.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. The play action fake. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much.
And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sperry. On target. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David? Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Fires to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Berry. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want them.
He's got it on the outside. Breaks into the open. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You could tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers, away from the safety, gets the big catch, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Set to advance on the football.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They've got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last. A shot toward the end zone. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man. It's Longo. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They are controlling the ball. Ninth play of the drive. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Right on the money. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that will extend their lead even further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. To the air on second down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. First and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds space on the right. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles getting set on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a first and goal from the 5. DB's right up on the receivers. Big guy smells it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Now the play fake. Quick strike complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. To the air. It's Sperry. Bringing the heat. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the lone running back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love